It is a weekend for honoring fathers, but when you're the namesake of a famous person, it can be a tremendous burden. There are many examples of those who have experienced real problems trying to follow in the footsteps of famous dads. Ray Charles Robinson Jr. has had his own struggles, which he has chronicled in his new book, You Don't Know Me, Reflections of My Father, Ray Charles. I got a chance to talk with him about his relationship with his famous dad.
Old Man River.
People are going to say, well, I've seen the movie. Like, why do I need to read the book? What's the book going to tell me that I haven't already seen it?
It's everything that you didn't see in Ray. Simply, I mean, you have his childhood. You have an illustration of the relationship that was not basically explained between my father and my mother. How they met, how he pursued her, what they went through to build that relationship on a sound foundation. And for him to go from being just Ray Charles Robinson to being Ray Charles, and that was a distinct moment. And I see his whole career change by that.
Is it still hard? I mean, do you find yourself at moments going, like, overwhelmed by your father's, by the story, by his death?
I miss him a lot. There was a lot that you feel. I just feel that our time was too short here. And not being around him when he was dying, yes. I'm still overwhelmed, but there's healing in that, in this book.
It can be tough this time of year.
Well, I was lost after he died. When I got the first call, I was in Russia, and I was making a film, and I was in St. Petersburg, and he called. I found out that he had had an accident, and he may have had to have hip surgery. And the first words out of his mouth said, "Who is this?" He said, "It's your father. And it's just nice to hear your voice, son." And at that point, I said, "He's dying."
So at that moment, it was like, oh my gosh, he's actually dying.
This panic, anxiety, okay, he's not going to be here. And he always would come and tell me, "Son, I just want you to be able to do things on your own. You're talented. I need you to focus on what you really want to do, and you can do it." He said, "But what are you going to do when I'm not here? You're not going to have me to come to." And that's what it means not to have a father on this Father's Day. Because good, bad, or indifferent, or whatever your differences are, you still have your father to go to and say, "I love you," and choose to take the high road and just say it's just good to touch him and kiss him, and it's the person that birthed you, so it gave you the right to walk this earth. I think that's something.
He would touch you.
He would touch me, and he would come to me and feel our shoulders and feel my wrist and my hand and my face. That was his way of saying. And he said, "I just want to see you, son." That's a beautiful thing, you know? That's something that no one knows about, and those are our moments, and that's where I go.
It's because you didn't think you'd be here.
No,
to write this book.
nor did my family. My family did not think that I was going to make it. I was, I have to tell you, I was in deep despair. I was in deep despair after my father passed away, and just simply out of control. I mean, and not out of control, just sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into depression. And cocaine or something like that, it just enhances everything that you do. Did I know better? Every day. Did I know that maybe the next time it could be my life? Yes. One day I looked in the mirror and I said, "That's it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta move on."
And that was it.
That's 4 years ago.
Did you get to say everything you wanted to him?
To my father?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You want to share it?
We were sitting in his office, and I said, "Dad, I love you. Your life is special." And he told me, "Son, you're special." And he says, "You don't have to do anything but be my son. That's enough. And I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of what you've done."
You said he did. How did he do? What did he say to you? You can do it. If Jamie Foxx can do it, you can do it.
You ask him something personal. Dad, what about... All I know how to do is play the piano and sing songs. And so that was his answer for answering personal questions about girls or about life. If something too complicated for him, that was his answer. I just know how to play the piano and sing songs.
Oh, Georgia.
In other news tonight here on CNN, police in Lexington, Kentucky are apologizing.